Have you ever wondered why the exact same dish somehow tasted better when Grandma made it, and why people remembered that flavor for years afterward? The secret wasn't expensive seasonings or fancy ingredients. It was the clever cooking tricks passed down through hands-on experience in the kitchen rather than from cookbooks. From using baking powder to create irresistibly crispy chicken skin to adding a pinch of salt to balance the bitterness of coffee, these small techniques were being used long before they became widely known. Today, let's explore 10 genius cooking tips that old-fashioned homemakers rarely wrote down yet were far ahead of their time and remain surprisingly useful even today. Number 1. Baking powder creates crispy chicken skin. To achieve crispy chicken skin without deep frying, many homemakers would mix baking powder with salt and pepper, then rub the mixture evenly over the chicken skin before placing it in the oven. In 1968, a box of Clabber Girl baking powder cost only about 29 cents, yet it delivered remarkable results. As the chicken roasted, the baking powder helped draw moisture away from the surface of the skin while creating tiny air bubbles, allowing the skin to become thin, crispy, and beautifully golden brown, much like restaurant-style roasted style chicken. This simple method also reduced the amount of oil needed while still producing the crispy texture the whole family loved. Although modern air fryers can create a similar crunchy exterior, many people still appreciate the distinctive flavor and texture that this classic cooking trick provides. Just one look at a golden brown chicken fresh from the oven reveals the skill and experience of the woman who prepared it. Number 2. Vinegar helps tenderize tough cuts of meat. When faced with tough, sinewy cuts of beef chuck, Grandma never hesitated. Instead, she relied on a simple trick, soaking the meat in a mixture of water and white vinegar for several hours before cooking. In 1968, a gallon of vinegar cost only about 49 cents. Thanks to that affordable ingredient, she could transform a modest $2 cut of meat into a tender, flavorful dish that rivaled far more expensive cuts. She mixed the solution using 1 part white vinegar and 2 parts water, then soaked the meat for several hours. The natural acidity of the vinegar helped break down tough muscle fibers, making the meat more tender while preserving its texture. After patting the meat dry and cooking it, the result was a tender, juicy, and richly flavored dish with little to no noticeable sour taste. It was a simple yet highly effective solution, especially for inexpensive cuts of meat. By comparison, some modern meat tenderizers and chemical softening agents can leave meat mushy and diminish its natural flavor. Number 3. Coating cake pans with sugar instead of flour. In 1965, a 5-pound bag of sugar cost only about 65 cents, but many homemakers found a clever way to use it to create even more beautiful baked cakes. Instead of dusting cake pans with flour, they would grease an aluminum bundt pan with a layer of Crisco, then sprinkle a thin coating of white sugar inside, and gently tap the pan so the sugar adhered evenly to the surface. As the cake baked, the sugar caramelized into a golden amber crust that was lightly crisp, subtly sweet, and highly effective at preventing sticking. As a result, the cake would slide out of the pan easily without cracking or breaking. At the same time, the outer edges developed a richer flavor, instead of being covered with a dry, bland layer of flour. Even today, many modern nonstick pans and cooking sprays struggle to recreate that distinctive caramelized crust and irresistible texture. Number 4. Mayonnaise and scrambled eggs. In 1960, a jar of quality mayonnaise cost only about 39 cents. What many people did not realize, however, was that it could also be the secret to making scrambled eggs exceptionally soft and creamy, without becoming dry or rubbery when cooked at higher temperatures. While preparing breakfast, many homemakers would crack 4 eggs into a Pyrex bowl, add 1 generous spoonful of Hellmann's mayonnaise, and whisk everything together until the mixture became smooth and pale yellow. From a scientific perspective, mayonnaise is a stable emulsion made from oil, egg yolks, and acid. Because of this, it helps slow the coagulation of proteins in the eggs when exposed to heat, creating a rich, velvety texture without the need for heavy cream or milk. Today, there are countless modern ingredients and additives available, yet the scrambled eggs made by homemakers of that era still surprise many people with their flavor simplicity and remarkable texture. It is a perfect example of resourcefulness and thrift. With only a few familiar ingredients, they were able to create a breakfast with truly special flavor. If you find these vintage kitchen tips helpful and would like to discover more classic cooking secrets, Please give this video a like to support the channel. Your support helps preserve and share these valuable traditions and practical skills with future generations. Number 5. Saving bacon grease. One of the most treasured kitchen treasures in Grandma's home was an old Maxwell House coffee can sitting beside the stove. After every batch of bacon, she carefully strained and saved the warm bacon grease. In 1970, a pound of bacon cost about 79 cents. To her, the leftover grease was not waste. It was liquid gold. It carried a deep, smoky flavor that could transform the simplest dishes into something far more satisfying. She used bacon grease to sauté green beans, fry eggs, and prepare many everyday meals. Even a small amount added richness and depth of flavor that vegetable oils often could not match. Keeping the grease in the refrigerator not only saved money on butter and cooking oil, but also reduced food waste. The aroma of bacon grease drifting through the kitchen always reminds me of warm family breakfasts and the care Grandma put into every meal she prepared. This was more than just a cooking tip. It was a way of life, one that valued food, made the most of every ingredient, and preserved the wisdom passed down from earlier generations. Number 6. Heating the cake mixture on the stove before baking. For sheet cakes and pan-baked desserts, many homemakers of the past had a very distinctive trick. Instead of mixing all the ingredients together from the beginning, they would first heat a mixture of butter, cocoa powder, and sugar in a saucepan before combining it with the dry ingredients. Today, heating cake batter on the stovetop may sound unusual, but from the 1950s through the 1970s, it was a practical method that helped save time and reduce excess heat in the kitchen during the summer months, when using the oven was not always the most convenient option. This technique did more than save effort. It allowed the flavors to blend more deeply and created a unique texture that fell somewhere between a traditional cake and rich fudge. Today, we often rely on modern appliances to simplify baking. Yet old-fashioned techniques like this remind us that experience, skill, and a little creativity in the kitchen can still produce surprisingly delicious results. Number 7. Pan-fried cakes made from leftover mashed potatoes. Carrying forward the frugal mindset of the Great Depression era, she never allowed food to go to waste. The mashed potatoes left over from the previous evening's dinner were often transformed into golden, crispy potato cakes for breakfast. The method was simple. She mixed the mashed potatoes with 1 egg, a little flour, and finely chopped green onions, then shaped the mixture into flat patties before placing them on a hot cast iron skillet. Cooked in bacon drippings, the outside developed a beautiful golden crust and a satisfying crunch, while the inside remained soft, creamy, and rich. Using only leftovers and a few basic ingredients, she created a breakfast that was both economical and delicious. It was a clever way to make the most of available food, turning leftovers into an entirely new meal. In an age when so much food is still wasted every day, that habit serves as a reminder of the value of using resources thoughtfully and efficiently. The sound of bacon fat crackling in the skillet and the aroma spreading throughout the kitchen always signaled the beginning of a new day. She taught us that with a little ingenuity and creativity, even the simplest ingredients can become a meal worth remembering. Number 8. Pasta water makes sauce smoother and richer. A box of Mueller pasta cost only about 19 cents in 1965. But the real secret was hidden in the pasta water that many people routinely poured down the drain. Before draining the pasta, homemakers would often save a cup of the cloudy, starch-rich cooking water and stir it into a pot of tomato sauce simmering on the stove. The starch in the water would bind with the fats in the sauce, creating a smoother, thicker texture that clung evenly to every strand of pasta instead of separating. The result was a silky pasta dish with a restaurant-quality texture achieved without adding flour or heavy cream. Today, the convenience of jarred sauces has caused many people to forget this simple but highly effective cooking technique. Yet it was small details like this that helped create the rich, well-balanced, and flavorful pasta dishes that once filled family kitchens with warmth and comfort. Number 9. Ice cubes and hamburgers. During backyard cookouts, Grandma had a very unusual hamburger grilling trick. Before placing a ground beef patty onto a hot Weber grill, she would press a small ice cube into the center of the meat. Back in 1970, ground beef at Kroger supermarkets cost about 89 cents per pound, so she always looked for ways to get the most value from every dollar she spent. As the patty cooked over high heat, the ice cube gradually melted, adding moisture to the center of the burger and helping it stay juicy even when cooked well done. This simple technique reduced the risk of dry, tough meat when grilling directly over an open flame, a common problem with many hamburgers today. What made this method especially remarkable was that it required no fillers or complicated seasonings. With nothing more than a small ice cube, she could preserve the tenderness and natural flavor of the beef. The neighbors always admired her delicious hamburgers, never realizing that the secret was hidden inside a tiny ice cube tucked into the center of each patty. Number 10. Pickle juice for potato salad. Whenever Grandma prepared a large bowl of potato salad in a Tupperware container for a picnic, she never threw away the pickle juice. Instead, she added a few spoonfuls to the dressing to boost the flavor. Rather than using ordinary white vinegar, she drizzled pickle juice directly over the warm potato pieces. This allowed the mild tanginess, garlic, and dill flavors to soak deep into every bite. The natural acidity in pickle juice helped balance the richness of the mayonnaise while creating a deeper, more complex flavor than plain vinegar could provide. This small trick also helped the salad maintain its quality better when left outdoors during picnics. In 1972, a jar of Claussen pickles cost only about 59 cents, but the brine inside was considered a valuable source of flavor. Today, many people pour it down the drain without realizing that it was once a trusted kitchen secret in American homes. The ingenuity behind this practice was not just in the recipe itself. It reflected a mindset of thrift, resourcefulness, and making the most of every ingredient. These 10 cooking tips show that old-fashioned homemakers didn't just cook from recipes. They relied on practical know-how and lessons learned from years spent working in the kitchen. If these tips remind you of your mother's kitchen, your grandmother's kitchen, or the family meals of years gone by, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to help us continue preserving and sharing cooking wisdom that is gradually being forgotten. And if you are curious about baking secrets that few people remember today, from potato cooking water and bacon grease to dried orange peels, be sure not to miss the next video. You just might discover a tip you wish you had known many years ago.